friends and family. This is Megan Bold, aka Charles Look Me Book Side Down. And we done. So when you move to another country, it's inevitable that you're just gonna pick up some of that country's ways and that you're probably going to change and grow, etc. Wait, I kind of want that back. Hi. And so I realized several ways that Korea made me blah. So let's just get started. So the first one is Korea made me hella awkward around older people. And you guys know I was just traveling around. I went to Madrid and then I went to Sweden. How could I have forgotten? And so I was visiting my girl Ida. Hey Ida. And so while we were there, obviously, because Ida lives in Korea, so she just goes to visit her parents and she lives at her mom and dad's house, right? And I hadn't realized it, but when I was trying to have a conversation with her mom and with her dad, I was just like, what do I say? Like, what do I do? Like, how do I address them? I was like, do I call them Mr. Magnus or Miss Ota? Or like, how, like, what do I call them? And I was freaking out. She was like, Megan, just ask them about their work. Just be their friend. So you guys might be like, okay, well, that sounds, why would Korea make you awkward around other people? The reason is because here, the age is very important. So when you first meet people, one of the first things they might ask you is how old you are, because they need to know how to address you. In Korea, there's high language, mid-ish respectful language, and then language that you have like for, you know, your super close friends, very informal. And in Korea, if somebody's older than you, you always have to speak to them respectfully. And if they have a title, you have to call them by that title. You would never just call their name or something like that. And it's so much so that in Korea, when you have a friend who's older than you, like for us in America, we have friends who are older than us. Like I have friends who are like 40s. I still consider them my friends, but in Korea, they're like, dude, somebody's 40. They're not your friend. You're in your 20s. And so it's very interesting. So in Korea, if somebody says they're your friend, like, oh, 우리 친구네, it doesn't actually mean like your friends as in you're very, very close, whatever. It usually is just like you're the same age. So people who are born in the same year, they're considered friends. Anybody older is a title or a ajashi or a ajima or, you know, a oppa or nuna or something like that. So I'm just saying that kind of happened to me. I became awkward now. Thanks, Korea. The next one is Korea made me lose money. All the ones is gone, is gone, is gone. I'm so rich. As you can see, I have $1,000. One. This dress is way too big. I'm having some many shoes here. Okay. And what I mean by that is, as I mentioned earlier, in Korea, there's kind of like this age thing where if you're older, people gotta respect you. But also when you're older, it's kind of expected that you're gonna take care of the younger people. And what that means is a lot of times when you're having meals, if you're the oldest person, it's like customary sometimes for you to treat the younger people. And especially if you're kind of like older or higher up in the level, like in school, if people are your underclassmen. Really? Okay. And just in general, there's more of a culture of not Dutch pay. Like, very rarely will people Dutch pay. It's always like, you buy this and I buy that. But because I'm older, a lot of the times, even like with Carson, I just realized that I just pay for everything. I don't know. It's just kind of how I roll and how a lot of people roll here. It was weird at first because like some people, they just always pay for everything. And they're just like, let me pay. And they will not let you. So, you know, balance it out. If you're older and you always pay, hang out with people who are older than you who always pay, so you don't lose your money. Well, let's move on. The next one is Korea made me watch everything with subtitles now. So a lot of you guys probably watch Korean TV shows and stuff like that, and you'll notice there are a lot of pop-ups on the screen. Like on a Korean show, there's always a pop-up and what people are saying just said in a different way. And that's actually one of the ways I learned Korean, because anytime somebody was saying a really, really long sentence, they would just kind of summarize it in a few words, bam, and put it up on screen. There's like pop-ups, bing, 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 bing. everywhere. So because of that, now sometimes when I'm just watching a video and there's no pop-ups, I just feel like, where are the English pop-ups? So I don't know, for some reason now I just like reading what I'm seeing as well. So now whenever I'm watching Netflix, I always just keep the English subtitles on. When they're not there, it feels weird, like there needs to be something on the screen, and I don't know, even though I understand what they're saying, I still like glance at the subtitles. I don't know, that's just a very interesting side effect. If you've been in Korea for many years and you've been watching like, you know, Korean TVs and stuff like that, let me know. Have you noticed there are a lot of pop-ups? Look at Korean YouTubers. Korean YouTubers put a lot more pop-ups, pop, 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 pop. Like there's words written with what's being said all the time. So it's interesting when I have like sponsored videos from like some Korean companies or the government, they're always like, can you put some more like pop-ups? Just because they're used to that, having pop-ups, so they feel like it's incomplete without the pop-ups. They're like, can you put some more pop-ups and your video's good to go, upload it, you know. Anyway, anywho, little poodle, thought that was interesting for you. The next one is Korea made me need to eat soup all the time with every meal. I was actually talking to Carson about this in the car the other day, and we were just like, yeah, when you're having a meal and there's no like jjigae of some sort or like some type of gumul, like we just need a soup or drinking something with a meal, because the average Korean meal is this: rice, okay, it's rice over here, and then you have a soup, and then you have a couple of side dishes. So like if there's no soup, if there's no warm something, then honestly I feel like really incomplete. Like I need a jjigae, okay? Please, let me have a jjigae. What? Don't start now. The last one is Korea made me very impatient. And that's true, because everything here is so fast. They're like pali pali munwa, like everything, they're fast culture. Everything needs to happen kind of fast, and things do. Including the internet. Like Korea's internet is like, isn't it the fastest in the world by like far? Especially in terms of uploading videos on YouTube, downloading things online. It's just really, really fast. And you don't realize it until you get out of Korea, but even at like the restaurants in other countries, I'm just like, it's so slow. So you go in and your food comes out within a few minutes. So you can literally go to a restaurant and eat in less than 30 minutes, like probably even less than 15 minutes if you eat fast. And a lot of things just happen quickly. Like when you go to an office to sign up for some type of papers, a lot of things you can get instantly, especially government office stuff will not take that long usually, except for some visa things. So when you get out and you go to other places, you just like, why is it taking so long? Just because you've been so spoiled and accustomed to everything happening. Pali. So anywho, doodle poodle, I just wanted to make this video because I thought about these very recently, like yesterday. So I hope that you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions about life in Korea that I have not covered in previous videos, then please ask it down below, and then hopefully I'll be able to make a video answering it for you. So if you like this video and like to see more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube page, which is down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, like me on Facebook. I will see ya.